Good afternoon, everyone. Today is the 20th of July, Sunday. Going into a new week with Nasdaq at all-time highs again. And if we look at the bullish price action on the weekly, where previous week has taken the high of the previous candle, closed above, we can expect that the next week is also bullish. Now, in context of what we see here on the chart, we have had this rally, and if I look at the price action here, I would say that we could map on the weekly chart this impulse here from this displacement candle up to the all-time high. The reason I'm taking the low of this displacement candle is because it displays through all this liquidity here, also closed above here, right? And then this level has been used as support for this move. So let's backtrack a bit now that we have seen the price action on the weekly. Let's go to the 4-hour. So we do have this level. Now I'd say that we could use this again as a target for movements, bearish movements inside the week, if we get any. Now we have this range drawn up on the weekly. Now if I look at the 4-hour chart, we have several impulse moves up into this high. Now here, if I draw up the smaller range from this to this, I can make up a pretty clear picture of intraday price action. The reason I draw the range from this to the all-time high is this breaker here. So we have had this move, this move from here to here, and let me do something else here so you can see it. So this move, then this low to this high, second move, then from this high no, here it actually failed to go below the equilibrium of this range. Yeah, okay, so this would be the high of this range. Yeah, it took liquidity here, and we were talking about this last week. Took liquidity here, inverted this gap, new high from this low to this high, and then this candle took liquidity here. Oh, that's not something I wanted to do. Let's go back. So liquidity here, liquidity here, liquidity taken here, and this candle creates the new range to the all-time high. Alright, so we have had several impulse ups move, several impulse moves up that created this entire leg. Now let's backtrack a bit. We know about this level. Let's move it to the left. Yep. And what do I see here is that this low, it's a protected low here, and it's July 7. Let me remove this now that we have an idea. Don't want to see that anymore. There we go. July 7. Then we mark this somehow, and I want to see something on the weekly. Per hour. July 7, what day was that? Let me see. Monday. This is Monday's low. That remained. There it is. Previous week low. Yes. Previous week low on the Monday. And let me type that as protected low. Previous week low. And we have all this liquidity here in this equal lows here and this one. So in this context, if price trace through this, let's mark this as buy side liquidity. Let's do this as a red one. And make it noticeable. There it is. Buy side liquidity. And this is my sell side liquidity. And this one again. Okay. Now, what else do I have in this range? I have a lot of levels for the price to go through in order to reach this, so I'd be careful with the shorts. And for once, price reacted to this breaker, and we have quite a lot of footprints on the way to liquidity. Now, what we could do is also, okay, let me remove this, because we do know that we are in a bullish overall framework. Yeah, that's pretty solid here. I'll leave this in. Let me lock this range. And if I go to a 15-minute chart, there it is. This green. There we go. What I see on the 15 minutes, I see that price traded into this high, inverted the liquidity above the levels here, created balance, expected that imbalance, created a balanced price range that is being retested right now. So by the looks of it, I think price will be, if it doesn't invert this to go up, then we don't have bullish order flow on this leg. This retracement doesn't have bullish order flow that would tell me that price goes bearish from this level, from the balanced price range. It will easily reach the low here. Alternately, if price inverts this imbalance, it uses this as a level for support. It inverts this, it will go all the way up here in the levels, because again there's no bearish order flow on the aside from this on the way up, so it will go actually, in my opinion, all the way up into the all-time high. Now for a low-hanging fruit target, I would take this, so I wouldn't hold the way up, in my opinion. So this would be my target if I were to be in a move towards the all-time high. Now, and it is that inflection point. Actually, this one. B. There it is, right? That would be my target. On the sell side, if this holds, the levels here, then maybe this balanced price range here. Yeah, this has been used quite a lot, this level. This would be my intraday outlook for Monday. Now overall for the entire week, let's see, on the bullish side, we'll need to look at structure and use it as it develops. On the short side, we have our targets here for the week. This was a protected low. If price comes down all the way down here, we'll see. This is the target, this is the target, this is the drawn liquidity. So that's outlook for this week and for tomorrow. Trade safe. Bye.